first, it's a story you will only see here. 3 transportation projects totaling billions of dollars, and Kansas City leaders are looking to the federal government for help to pay for it.
It is a Christmas wish list from Casey to Uncle Sam. 41 Action News reporter Kat Reed has more.
Plans for a streetcar extension are cruising to completion.
We are doing a lot of work behind the scenes.
If Santa Claus lives in D.C., the Kansas City Streetcar Authority is asking him for $151 million in federal funds this Christmas.
We've received some preliminary feedback from the FTA in which they think it looks really good, and we're rating pretty high.
Early next year, they'll find out if the wish is granted. The money would go towards the extension to UMKC along Main Street. In the meantime, a small snag for plans to expand in the opposite direction. The streetcar team lost out on a $25 million grant for the Riverfront line.
We thought our project was pretty attractive, but we were going up against projects within our own city.
Like the Buck O'Neill Bridge replacement, which won the grant earlier this month.
We'd love to get the streetcar north extension done tomorrow, but our #1 priority is to deal with 45,000 cars a day getting across that bridge.
City Manager Troy Schulte says the feds weigh what local leaders think is most important. The search for federal funds for the streetcar and the bridge will continue. But Schulte is also working with the Department of Transportation on a much bigger undertaking.
We might be the first airport in the country to use TIFIA to help finance the terminal, which is a great way to lower the cost to our flyers who are going to pay the bills.
It's a mouthful, the Transportation Infrastructure Finance and Innovation Act. Through it, Kansas City could borrow $400 million at a low interest rate to finance the new terminal. The airlines would then pay that back over time. For all of the projects, Schulte and Mandelbaum agree one factor is huge.
The federal government likes to see that there is support locally for a project of this size.
Support in terms of funding, which the streetcar, the Buck O'Neill Bridge, and KCI have all identified.
In D.C., people are aware of what's going on in Kansas City, and they want to help. So my sense is we're just starting.
All right, thanks to Kat Reed for that report. When it comes to extending the streetcar to the riverfront, plans are moving ahead. Port Casey is now working to identify a funding plan for that, and they hope to have a proposal out for bids in late spring.